So what she said, what she's saying is very interesting. This is something that is personal, and some people will go her way, which is back to the roots to understand the future, but some others will go other ways, and some others will be fifth, sixth generation in Sweden, and all this will not matter to them. And this is the plurality of the world. And my problem with most people in this world and in the internet today is that because they have made their introspection and then went back to what they needed to go back to, they believe that everybody has to or everybody will, and that it's this is nothing is more further than the truth from that. Some Americans are Americans for them. They yeah, oh, Africa, but yeah, I'm American. And some others, hey, going back to Africa is my goal. And some of them are returning to Ghana, to Liberia, etc. And some others, they're in the middle. And as many people there are, as many different choices and routes there will be. And technology permits that. The question is technology using you, or are you using technology? Are you going on YouTube to watch a conversation between two highly intelligent, handsome men? Or are you going to watch some
High value man.
some not valuable content, but highly entertaining of whoever has fucked with whoever and he's pissed or whatever? Like, it's up to you to decide how you use and how you shape the way the algorithms give you the information. That's how you take control. If you really want to go full Nubian, full Kemet, full etc., you can. Like, it's up to you to decide, but at the same time you have to understand most of the people who are here, from their comment I can see that they have a level of intelligence.
Yeah.
Don't mistake yourself with the rest of the world who's here. Don't fool yourself thinking that because you have this intelligence, you've done your research, you understand the thing, that the rest of the world will think like you.
That's true.
Because most of the people, look, there's been a pandemic. How many DJs other than Boddhi Satva, Jojo Flores, or artists like me are doing monthly, weekly, daily shows on the platforms? It's like what?
There's
Percent of us. Everybody else is just whining. Oh, when are the shows coming back? Oh, what am I gonna do?
Oh man, I'm gigging there. Like, you gotta see in the States, like, everybody's moving to the states that are open now.
You
Like,
see what?
Nevada is open, like Las Vegas, like they're gonna, no more
Exactly.
social distancing. So everybody's like,
So the world is gonna move. The world is gonna move how the world is gonna move.
true.
Our power is gonna be our power. Our power is gonna be how we can influence the platforms to showing us what we want, but we can only influence us. If you are here and you are telling the platform, I only want to see intelligent content, and next to you there's 999 dumb people who are just interested in seeing dumb stuff, you're not going to change the platform. You're just going to change the platform for you. And then
Which
you
is a
will
good
find
thing.
people which is a good thing for you. But it's not going to change the platform in general. And it's not going to change the choices of the platform. I had this conversation
But
with
should it be that? Should it even be that though? I don't think it should change the whole content of the platform. I think the fact that there is a variety of choices what is actually great, because not
but the problem
everybody's.
of most people is that they want the thing that
Yeah,
they deem
they
intelligent to be what's in the
to be,
platform. They
yeah,
think
which
they
is the
have that
problem.
power, and they don't.
They don't.
Look,
Yeah,
I was having this conversation with this girl, Naturi, amazing creator. She brought a ton of people to my show on YouTube, and we had that conversation about black
By the way, you guys spoke
girls.
for what? 14 hours?
18. That was the
Fucking
longest
A.
life of my life. I think I had bumps in my legs after that from sitting all this time. I think I peed for an hour after that. Anyway, I can you and we were having this conversation about black women on YouTube. Why are black women underappreciated by the people on YouTube? And on the comments, and then she was saying something that is very true. On the comments, you have all the people complaining, but on the comments of the black women on YouTube, all these people are not there supporting, commenting, donating, putting a like, showing the algorithm this is what we want to see. And this
Yeah,
is the
that's true.
problem. We are in those generations of people. They love hashtags. They love to complain. They love to complain about everything. But when it comes to actually doing something, they're not there. When it comes to, they say, oh, the music has to be there. I love the music when it's people really to take the time to research and not just use loops and etc. Then when you do your research, you take the time to craft beautiful art. Those people are not there. They are just here to complain.
At all.
This is generation outrage, generation hashtag,
This
ism,
reminds
phobe,
me. Remember
etc.
when they were like? I remember when they were asking, "Oh, when are you guys gonna do a party again? When are you guys gonna do a party again?" All right, cool, let's do a party. And that was back, obviously before COVID. So you would be like, I remember that was Brussels, fucking Brussels, man. The city. I don't think that city will. Anyway, it's another story. Brussels, Belgium. This and that and that. But yeah. Come on, man. This is the parties we want to be attending. That's the kind of vibe we want, etc. It's like, all right, cool. So we go and put up an event again, and there's like 10 people coming in, and you're like, the very people who are actually saying we need more of this, you're bringing them more of that.
They
Oh,
don't
but
come.
I was invited to Louis Gallery, or I was
There
invited
you
to this
go.
other club, and you're like,
There you go.
it's okay, bro. It is what it is. And then you stop doing events because you're like, I'm fucking tired of your ass, man. Y'all are fucking like wasting people's money, time, and it's like, and just as you said, it's like it, people are gonna be, they're gonna be doing what people do, especially when they have
And,
the
and
embarras du
you
choix,
know,
when they have so much choice.
and that's the thing. We are in a world of noise. We are in a world of noise, and like Philippe the Haitian said, technology can never replace human creativity, taste, and class. That's true. But
But you can emulate it.
when your quality music is released, you have 59.59999 other songs. So there's 60,000 songs that come out every day. When you do your quality music, there's 60,000 other songs that come out the same day. So in 10 days, there's 600,000 songs. So the quality music is now a drop in the ocean of everything else. And nobody can say, oh, my music is quality and your music is shit. Because beauty is an eye of the beholder and all tastes are different, right? But the problem lies in the same place all the time. The final person with the choice is the consumer. If the consumer doesn't come, what you gonna do? Olga, who I don't know if she's still there, but she was there in the beginning of this thing, of this conversation. Olga organized kizomba festivals in Spain. She's Ukrainian. She came from Ukraine in Spain. Then she discovered kizomba, and then she became one of the most successful organizers of kizomba events. So to create a beautiful event, like a nice event, it would cost her $50,000 to organize a good event, put some nice dancers, have some nice teachers in a nice hotel, have buses that come pick people up from the airport. All these organization hire 30, 40 people to create the
Stuff.
events. And in the beginning, the first 4, 5, 6, 7 years, every year she did one festival and she made so much money because yeah, she would attract so much people who would come and invest 100 or 200 to come dance for 3 days. And people invested in the quality of, and it was amazing. And then Kizomba became super popular. Kizomba, Kompa, Zouk, all these became super popular all around the world. And Kizomba festivals became something that everybody wanted to do. So in the beginning, there was like 10 to 15 good festivals all around the year. So if you were an aficionado, you could go every month in one festival. Fast forward to 5 years later, you had one festival every day. And you had the quality ones, like hers, and you had the shitty ones that were organized with 5,000. One hangar, a DJ set, some speakers here and there, and that's it. And some shitty classes, whatever. And she
And a
said
lot
to
of
herself,
and a lot of fuckery going on.
and a lot of fuckery going on. And she said to herself, I'm gonna double down on the quality. I'm gonna make an event that will be so qualitative that all the people will not go to the shitty festivals because she went from being the only festival in Madrid to having 30 festivals in Madrid, 20 or 30 in Lisbon, Ukraine, everywhere in the world, right? So she was like, oh, people will come to my festival because instead of spending 50,000 on the festival, I'm going to spend 70. I'm going to bring a band from Angola. I'm going to pay all the plane tickets. And I'm going to do this big show. And it's going to be, and we're going to double down on the quality. And people will come.
Yeah,
And what happened? That's the first time she lost money.
yeah.
Because everybody went to the shitty festival that cost 30 instead of paying her 150 for the quality. Consumers are not your friends. As artists, we believe. I believed it too. I'm one of the first artists who did an album with 3 CDs inside. And everybody was like, oh, you shouldn't do digipack, use crystal, cost less money. I was like, nah, 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 nah. Quality for my fans. And failure. Why?
Straight
Too
up.
expensive. They're like, it's too expensive. What you mean it's too expensive? It's like 20. Yeah, but those one are 13. And that's when you start hurting yourself to being the owner and the person who invest. That you realize the market is not all your beautiful phrases. Oh, technology can never, all this is beautiful phrases. The market doesn't care because the market is
It's
consumers,
true.
and
It's true.
consumers are not like, if you have, like I always say, if you have 1,000 super fans who really love your craft, and as a DJ, they will follow you anywhere you go you want. You can be in if you make events that are beautiful and they cost 50 to get in and it's exclusive, but you have your number of people who come in,
Yeah, kind of
you
like
win.
what Ryan Leslie does, was his super
Yeah, if you
fans.
if you have those people, it's amazing. But the reality of most people is that you're gonna do a great event, and somebody on purpose will do a cheap event next door,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and the people will go to the cheap
But
one
as you were
because that's
saying,
how people are.
just like in the mall where you go to, you have freaking one burger store next to the one veggie.
The quality
It's like
one,
yeah, and
exactly.
and the super mass oriented, and that's where people go to.
because it's the brand. And
Yeah.
the moment you realize that it's not about the nice phrases, and I really, and I'm not saying this as of disrespect, Philippe the Haitian. I also believe and I agree with what you say, but the reality doesn't agree with us. The
Exactement. It
reality
doesn't.
is you can do all the quality stuff you want. If you don't have the brand and enough people who follow you, all this is useless. And the listen, I've been doing quality music, I hope, in my opinion, and for years. And yeah, I remember when I did
Yeah.
an amazing album. I went to New York to do it. I had like everybody in it, and I thought I would sell 100,000, and I sold 5,000. Why? Because I didn't sample the latest Zouk song or whatever. And that's when I realized, damn, it's not just about the quality of the music. It's about the brand. It's about the promotion. It's about the giving people what they want as well, and not thinking that, and it's like exploring the market and being in the market, you realize that even if you are the best DJ ever, and you mix really in a way, you mix by hand, you only use vinyls, you don't use whatever, etc., etc. If one guy arrives with tractor auto sync and he plays some the nice tunes that everybody like, and everybody's like, oh yo yo yo, you lose. And you can complain how much you want, he uses the technology better than you. That's the world of today. And once you understand that,
That's true.
you start learning how to do quality work, but understanding the marketplace.
At an
Most
affordable
people,
rate.
most artists, most artists don't want to understand the marketplace.
No, they
I
don't. They want the marketplace to
being
understand them, but it doesn't work.
being a business owner and a label owner in 2003, I learned a lot of things about not only us artists, because I was an artist as well and I was doing my own music, but at the same time I was investing in other artists. And all of a sudden I was like, hey, listen, your album is gonna cost me 10,000 to create. I need to sell at least 1,000 CDs to make money. So I need this, and this, so I can sell at least those 10,000. And at the same time, I'm with you. I'm an artist as well. And you had to start having these schizophrenic moments when, at the same time, you want to give liberty to the artist, but at the same time, you have to make your money. And the artist doesn't care. I want this, I want that, I want that. And you see yourself a few years earlier talking to your the label owners back when you were signed, and you're like, oh, I get it now. And now you call your ex boss, or your ex the owner of your ex label, and you're like, I get it. Fuck. And they're like, welcome, son. And so it's really this thing where you really have to be able to navigate from both sides to understand. And it's something I always tell people: if you are the consumer, don't complain about the bad
Thank you.
state of the quality of music. Go and invest in the quality of that music. What? So if there's only one Boddhi Satva, you have to make sure that if you want this sensational Boddhi Satva to keep existing in the marketplace, you have to go and invest in him. You have to go, and
True.
when you are listening to his music, you don't download it to listen to it later. You listen to it in the platforms, and even better, you listen to it on the platforms on Spotify, so you can make money every time you listen. But when the album comes out, you go buy it on iTunes. Even if you will not listen to it, you just go buy it to show your support. Or you come to this channel and you leave a super chat, so
Yeah.
that the real artist can keep existing. Because this is the world of today. And
That's
most
true.
the fans, yeah, they love putting the beautiful comments, But where's the money? Because how we survive, like I know so many artists that were talented. Yeah, they just got a job or they did something else because it was not the sacrifice was not worth it. Or it's worth it when you're in your 20s, when you have kids and your kids have to eat and go to school and you have to pay for all this. You need a money that's steady. And ultimately, the fans decide. The fans decide. And the fans decide with their pockets. Yep. Yep.
That's a fact, and it's
Exactly.
very interesting that
Fact.
a lot of artists. It's funny because I had this conversation earlier today with an artist that is talented. She's got a nice voice, and she's been doing some stuff in the industry before, and she's like trying to be independent. And so I was advising her, and it's interesting because I was trying to carry uh, the information that what you just said. People don't care what you think is right when it comes to your music. They just want to consume whatever you have to give them. And the moment you stop giving it to them, they'll go someone else and they'll forget about you. And if you have not built through the years a very solid basis of what one may call a musical family of sort, um, the um, the the issues that you're gonna have is that if you're not somebody who's resilient enough, you will eventually drop the ball and feel like the world is against you or things are just not working out the way you want them to work. And that was a bit hard for her to understand. And so I was like, it's unfair, but it is what it is. You
Is
know,
it?
it is, because what are you going to do? This is the thing. In my personal opinion, when you're trying to make a living from something that you do that is art, that is something that is connected to your true calling, you've got to really put some water in your wine at a certain point, because especially in this time and age of streaming and abundance of choice, um, you've got to make it happen one way or the other. So either you're going to have to produce abundantly, consistently, qualitatively, or get some side hustle to help you sustain your livelihood and do what you want to do, which a lot of people are doing. And then they take their reality for the type of reality that everybody's going through as well. So I'm having this interesting conversation sometimes with people who are like, are you a full-time musician? And qu'est-ce qui se passe? Huh? And I'm like, yes, I'm a full-time musician.
Everybody
That's
has
what I
kids.
do. That's like, and it's like, okay, all right, wow, crazy. Yeah, it's a
I,
choice, but it's
you
it's a
know,
wise choice, because if I stuck with the mentality of trying to as and we had this conversation, you and I, many years ago, of just trying to be about these purist ideas, this and that, and I would not be where I am today. I would not even afford to move from one country to another and have a roof over my head. But I
it
decided to
depends.
to to make choices that yeah,
It
of
depends.
course
If
it
you
always
had,
going to depend. But if you,
it,
especially in the niche music that I'm doing, okay, come on,
if you had a
it's not easy.
thousand, if you had 1,000 super fans, right?
Hmm.
Who told you, listen, I'm gonna give you $10 per month, no matter what, and you have like 1,000 of them, and they tell you, please do the most non-commercial music ever, then you can respond to your call, and that's it.
Yeah, you
But
can do that, but
the problem is most people, they give 10,000 to Spotify. They give $10 to Spotify, and
sure.
why would they give more to somebody else? Or you see what I mean? It's the problem again of the convenience of not having to leave your house to go buy a CD, because yeah, all you have to do is play it from your phone or your computer or from Alexa. And and this is the world of today, and you have to learn how to navigate in it. I was having this conversation with an artist, and the artist was telling me, "Yo, Spotify has to pay all the artists better." And I was like, "But do you understand how Spotify works?" No, but come on, how can we make only 0.00.030% per stream? And I was like, yeah, but do you understand how it works? And the person was, it's just unfair. And I told her, listen, it's very simple. It's very simple. Let's say you have 10 fans and 10 artists. Every fan has one coin. And the first 5 fans, they love Boddhi Satva. And they give Boddhi Satva, the first 4 fans, they love Boddhi Satva so much, they all give the coin to Boddhi Satva. So Boddhi Satva has 4 coins. The next four fans, they love Kaysha so much, so they give Kaysha 4 coins. So there's 8 artists left, and there's only 2 coins left, right? So the next one is, I love DJ Satellite. Boom, 1 coin left. Oh, me, I love whoever. Boom, 4 coins for Boddhi, 4 coins for Kaysha, 1 coin for Satellite, 1 coin for the other, and the 6 others, bye-bye. That was the business of back in the days when it was CDs. Replace coin with $20. The business of today is, I have a coin, I have 1 coin, and I pay to listen to everything. So all of us, we have 10 coins, and we give the 10 coins to Spotify, and Spotify will divide in the number of times people play Boddhi, the number of time people play Kaysha and all the other 10, and it will divide the coins in the number of streams. So let's say there's 10 coins, everybody listen to 1 song, so everybody will have 1 coin. But if all of a sudden somebody listens to Boddhi Satva 4 times and all of us only 1 time, so Boddhi will have more than us. So we could say that it's a simple business. You have 350 million people who pay roughly $10 to Spotify. So that's 3 billion and such per month that is entering the market every month. And on that market, you have, let's say you only had 10 artists. It was me, Boddhi, and another 8. And there's 3 billion raining on us. If you listen to, let's just say that everybody listened to 1 song of Boddhi, 1 song of Kaysha, and 1 song of all the other 10 artists. So what happens is that the 3 billion that arrives every month is divided by 10. So each of us get 300 million. The problem is, because of technology, this microphone, which is a professional microphone that you can record music on, costs $200. This computer that I'm using cost $700. Mac Mini M1. Just with that in GarageBand, I can record songs. So the number of people who are recording songs has just multiplied. All of a sudden, there's no more A&R, and everybody's doing music, and the platforms are flooded with music. Every 10 days, there's 600,000 new songs. So the 3 billion is divided in between everybody. And those who play millions, like Drake and whatever, they get a large percentage of the money that is made because all the plays go to them. And us who have small amount of of plays or 100,000 or a million like me, I'm actually fine. We get, yeah, we get a lesser percentage based on the number of people who are listening to our music. And then you have the millions of other people who also are trying to make it in the music market. And they all take, yeah, 1 cent here, 1 cent there, €1 here, €1 there. And you might be like, yeah, it's a marketplace for everybody. Everybody has a chance. The problem is that maybe all these artists who will never make it, they take